I tell you what, Kelly.
What?
This season of The Masked Singer, it's a game changer.
Is it impressing you?
Do you remember that when we played tennis?
That's so old. I say we go back to Ozarks Fox AM with some theater.
Let's bring back the vintage.
Bring it back.
The vintage.
Yeah.
This season of The Masked Singer is a game changer. I do love the new tune at the end of all of our videos.
I
And I
know.
have to do my ha-ha dance to it. Today we're going to break down the clues of last week's episode. Mm-hmm. You know, they introduced the first wild card round, which was the Orca.
Right.
And guess what? Tomorrow night, another new wild card character is going to be introduced.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. In fact, I have my envelopes at my desk that say "Do not open until," and I've not opened them, and I've been tempted.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I want to peek in that envelope.
I bet you do.
But I haven't. Kept it real for y'all. Up first, my performance of the series, like the entire 5 seasons, was the Russian Dolls last week singing the Shawn Mendes song, and their harmonies were so tight. Let's take a look at the clues. Now here, I don't want to plant information in your head.
Okay.
Because you know my initial guess is Hanson.
Yes.
Now I'm trying to find to make the clues fit my guess.
Oh, so they
I
don't
know.
fit?
I don't think.
All right.
Take a look at the clues for the Russian Dolls.
Kicking off season 5 was a total rush. And we totally confused the panel with our harmonies.
So creepy, but so magical. Yeah.
But we haven't always been in unison.
Solar system, it could be the cast of The Big Bang Theory.
Can you guys stop talking over the video?
It was that time when you cracked hard. Anyway, I was doing what I love when I noticed something was seriously wrong. I was rushed to the hospital, and there was no guarantee I'd ever be the same.
Serious injury.
If it weren't for the glue that bonds us, I may not have survived.
The glue that bonds them, maybe his brother, blood is thicker than water.
Actually made us even stronger. And now, we don't take anything we do together for granted.
High five. Oh, sorry, you don't have hands.
It's a
Game changer. There we go.
You know what? I think it doesn't go against your thoughts.
Okay, good.
No.
You know, I need to Google
What?
if one of them was in a serious accident.
Well,
or
and
it was
that's
in
the
a
thing.
hospital.
We don't always know these things. Just like the other day, I didn't know you'd lost your appendix. I've lost mine. I didn't know this about you. This was new to me.
Side note, lost my mind too. Just to tell you that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Up next was, hallelujah, he was sent packing. The Raccoon. I couldn't handle
Outta here. He's outta here.
another performance, Kelly.
No, I know.
We can take a look at the clues, but we already know it's Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
My last performance was a thrill like no other. Wow! I never had more fun. But the most thrilling part has been seeing Jenny McCarthy up close.
I gotta say, Jenny McCarthy
I
is
was
beautiful.
starstruck.
She is. She looks really good.
Yeah. I think she's used our pillow face app.
Thank you. I still can't believe I'm on big stages. I actually started out as a fighter.
Oh, Danny DeVito's in a coffee commercial.
My uncle taught me how to box, and I trained harder than anyone.
By the way, I did Google him then, and I found out all this information.
Yeah, and these are things that, you know, the clues are there, but if you don't know who to Google.
Exactly.
Hello.
How was I knowing?
Yeah.
And eventually, I wasn't just training the leading man. I was the leading man.
I honestly loved his Snickers commercial. That's what I know him from.
That's
guys.
what you know him
No
from.
business being a big Hollywood star. But hey, no one's stopping me.
Did they guess him right? Did
No,
they
nobody
know?
guessed him.
See, I mean.
Not one of the. They all guessed. Majority was Danny DeVito. Oh, Game Changer. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's move on because we already
I
know
know
this Danny
him.
Trejo. Let's get to Robo Pine, who is half robot, half porcupine, and has a silky smooth voice.
All right.
Okay.
My first performance made every quill on my back stand up. I've been in a funk lately, but putting on this prickly, shiny armor
Wait,
and
I don't think
singing
you
my
sit down
heart
in
out
that costume.
was
I don't think so.
exactly what I needed.
You are such a larger-than-life presence.
I felt like a singing superhero. Around 60 years ago, as a tiny piney in Costa Rica, my superheroes were the workers whose job it was to
Costa
keep
Rican.
my streets
Super.
clean.
Who's Costa
He
Rican?
had my dream job. But life took me on a different route.
Lightning.
So he's always loved police officers?
To this day, when I see him working, I like to pull over and lend a claw.
Cat and mouse? Tom and Jerry?
He rescues kitties on the
Why
side.
would a shiny porcupine like you want to get your quills dirty with us? I tell them they're the true superheroes who helped instill the work ethic that I've carried my whole life. which has gotten me on big stages just like this.
It's a game changer.
So do you have someone in mind?
No!
Oh, it is so hard.
I can't even remember who I wrote down on my initial guess.
You know, and honestly, they're picking from all kinds of genres
Yeah.
and stuff, and not all these people are super well known.
Okay, I do want to plant a seed in your head for the final video of the Seashell, because the Seashell, online guesses are Tia or Tamara Mowry, who used to do Sister Sister together. They're twins.
Okay.
I don't know how they're twins. They're identical. I don't know how you know which one is which though. And the Seashell. Take a listen to the Seashell clues.
It's been ages since I've been on a stage, so stepping out in front of all of you for the first time, I was a bundle of nerves.
That's like Jenny Slate's Marcel Michelle videos.
But I'm so proud of myself for my solo performance.
I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. You seemed a little nervous at first, but once you got started, you killed it.
In the past, being alone was scary for me. I always felt like a tiny little shell in a big, big world. Excuse me? Whose hand are you? But then one day, everything changed. Out of nowhere, a certain showman asked me out. He was
I
a
need to Google who
total
Tia and
jock.
Tamara's husbands
Whoa.
are.
Oh.
And that could be a baseball player. If one of them has a baseball player husband,
Yeah, then that's the one.
then that could be it. I'm gonna Google that in the commercial.
Okay.
And I think she likes animals because there's a dog and a cat.
And a cat in there.
I may feel on that big stage.
So that was basically the Seashell. And we already watched the orca's clues last
Yeah.
week when the orca was introduced.
I wish they wouldn't make their voices, and I know they have to disguise their voices, but they sound so electronic, it's hard to
honest.
understand them.
It's harder to tell the female voices because they already have a high voice,
Yeah.
and then when they change it,
it really
it's-
is hard to decipher.
Yeah. So
mean-
are you any more certain of anybody?
Not at all.
Me?
I got no
Neither.
ID.
But just so you know, tomorrow night, Group B is back with another wild card player. I cannot wait to see what it is. We'll
All right.
find out tomorrow night.
We'll find out tomorrow night. We'll be back with lots more right after this. Don't go away.
Now I want to
Yes.
Google if Tia or Tamara
Yeah, find out if one of them's
Mowry-
married to a baseball player.
Right. So let's see.
Funny tale of how pizza shaped my life. You see, I was 24 and closer to becoming a punchline than achieving my goal of becoming a big star.
Punchline? Maybe he's a comedian?
My dad told me if I didn't make waves by 25, it was time to move on. The clock was ticking. I had to hustle.
That's 2:59, a minute to 3.
So I improvised. I hid my audition tapes inside boxes of pizza and delivered them all around the town. And it was my last shot. And at the 11th hour, boom! And that's how I accomplished my wildest dreams. And now, as the wildest card yet, I'm gonna blow up this competition. Now call and order our killer special. Extra large and extra anchovies. It's a game.